Alright, today it's Monday, April 11. I want to clear this out because I read one comment. One gentleman, he said to put the old housing back. You confuse with this transmission. This is different transmission, the other one outside is different transmission. So what I tried to do before actually. This one, it's the broken housing that explode the bearing. And you can see here. The donor transmission had a healthy transfer case, and I put a new bearings. I took the two gears from here, and I try, like I said also before, that I try to match it on this one. You have some chances, but you have more chances to don't go in. I try. You cannot say that I didn't try. You saw it, all right? So after trying this case on this transmission, I see that it's big no. And it's not gonna work. You're gonna have only problems. That's why we inform the customer that, you know what, we need to use this housing, and this housing need to go for cleaning properly, painting it to be beautiful, and then putting it together. Now, some people they said, let me get the new seal. 1 second, another new seal. All right, another new seal. If you pay attention on these seals, you see that they remove something from here. They're missing some letters, some numbers from here. This is because it's exactly the same seal like the OEM seal. It's exactly the same seal actually. But since they sell it without a part number of Mercedes, OEM let us say, they have to remove this because the same factory that make these seals, it's providing seals direct for these transmissions. Okay? Now, if you watch the previous videos, you're gonna see where it sits, the seal. The seal sits full inside. That means there is no gap here. There is no gap between the face of the seal to the housing here. You can watch the videos, you're gonna see that. Here there is a lip. You can see that here there is a lip. This is to guide the seal inside. And then you have the flat surface that you're gonna seal. Here you have a rubber for extra to seal the rubber. And here you have metallic housing on the seal, if you like, to stay in place like this. All right, I cannot keep it more out. It won't gonna work. You can measure also the gear where you have the line on the gear where it sits exactly, and this comes exactly in the same position. So for me there is no put it more inside or put it more out. When you put it inside, it comes flush, it comes same. It doesn't go more in, it doesn't go more out. Now, whoever can understand that, okay. If you don't understand, what should I say? If you see the outer seal here, there is the outer seal, the dust seal. Here has a curve for this reason, to don't squeeze this seal inside. Okay, clear up to now? Clear. Then, the spring inside, if you compare this spring with the spring that I open from the housing, from this housing, from that housing, from the other housing outside, it's exactly the same. Same diameter, same tightness. If you do, what can you do? You can get, let us say, the seal, all right? You can put it here on the gear direct, and you see that it has good grip. It does have a problem. If you compare the used one, the old one that I remove, it goes much more easy in and out because the used one, obviously, it loses some tension. It was running there for how long? Okay, so for me to put a little bit, to keep a little bit more out the seal, or put more inside, or let us say tune the seal by changing the spring here, it's not an option. And if I didn't find out what's going on with the other transmission outside, I'm not going to be able also to close this transmission. Because it's important. I want to understand where's my mistake. Now, what I haven't done up to now, I haven't put the transmission vertical like this to put the gear from up to down. That means I might hurt the seal again and again. One time I put it like this, and the other time I put again like this, and I put Derek to hold for me the gear from here to don't fall down. Now, I'm gonna show you in a while actually how I'm gonna install it, and before I open it, I want to make some tests, some I want to see the restrictor first, and I want to try to put some pressure inside to understand from where it's leaking. Or let us say, no, I cannot put anything else because we're gonna come inside the transmission. I cannot put petrol because of this hole. Anyhow, I'm gonna try to see where is my mistake. Keep in mind, I have changed, like the most mechanics, these kind of seals, I have changed 1 million of these seals. 1 million. It's 101. Before you remove the old seal, you see where it's stepping, or you get some measurements to don't be more in or more out. It depends how much space you have, because in some cases, if the housing here, if where it's running the seal, it's been compromised and you cannot clean it, you can push it a little bit more in, or you can keep it a little bit more out, so you don't step on the same position. But that's not the case. This is not the case at all. Okay? You have a seal here. You have a seal, let us say, here for the gear selector. I have changed 1 million times. That's even smaller seal. I think I have it somewhere. I have changed crankshaft rear seal, the damper pulley seal. I have changed 1 million seals in my life, like the most mechanics. I'm not the first, I'm not the last one. Now, obviously, and I have changed also the 4matic in the past, successful without any problem. What can I say? The first time that I saw the guys that was leaking, it was leaking even without spinning the transmission. That means they start the car, it fill up the oil from here, and then it will start leaking. That means, once again, like I said before, like I said on Saturday, the oil level is supposed to be up to this hole. That means when it comes to this hole, then it's dumping the oil. This, can I pull it out this? Yeah, it's a rubber table, no worries. From this hole here, it goes there. There. This hole communicates with this hole. And this is to keep the oil level. That's to keep the oil level in one spot. You don't want to float. You cannot do it because you're going to start escaping here, but you don't want to have the oil level up to here. You need to have the oil level here. Because these gears, these big gears, they're running also like a pump. That's why you have this housing here. You have this cut here at this point. If it makes sense what I'm saying. I'm talking about these gears, obviously. All right. Then what else I want to say? The restriction with the screen, I'm talking about this one. I want to see also if it's existing. But again, it shouldn't leak. Even if you don't have the restrictor, it doesn't have to leak from here. It won't gonna leak. That's for sure. Why I'm saying that? Yeah, because when you are revving the engine, the pump, it's mechanical. Let us say you have it in neutral or you have it in parking and you're revving the engine, so you're gonna dump more oil here. You're gonna increase the pressure and you're gonna increase also the flow at the same time, since you're gonna increase the pressure. It shouldn't leak in any case. Even if it's full, let us say, till here. Where's the bearing? Let's go outside to see the other one. Let's go outside. Again, let me repeat it again. I cannot keep it more out. I cannot put it more in. This been designed to run, to stop full inside. This how it was before. If you watch the first video for this transmission or for any other 4matic, you're gonna see how it's gonna be. Or if you check, let us say, your 4matic, you're gonna see. If you remove the driveshaft, you're gonna see where it steps the seal. Now, let's go outside to see what are we gonna do. I want to finalize that transmission and I want to understand where is the problem to don't repeat the same problem on this transmission. It might be the installation. That means on how I'm putting it, like I said, different to put horizontal, different to put vertical. Vertical, you have much more access to see what's going on and to be straight down and not gonna move. And it makes sense, and this is how it's supposed to be installed from the first place. Let's get I changed first the seal, the second seal, no, the third seal. Let's get the third seal. Let's go outside to see the transmission. Another one gentleman, he mentioned to cut one Coca-Cola bottle, one plastic bottle, and use it as a guide. I don't know if we're gonna expand so much the seal. It's a good idea. I'm not saying that's a bad idea. It's a very good idea, smart idea, yes. You're using, let us say, as a funnel let us say, or as a guide to guide it inside without compromising the seal. I don't know if you're gonna work in this case because the clearance here is very tight. You're gonna see once again when I'm gonna go out what I'm saying. Let's go out. So let's see that again. This transmission, it's a transmission with a broken bearing that has a hole here. This is the donor transmission that does have any problem. It does have something broken, and I have put the new race with the washers, the spacers, or the seams, call it as you like, from the same transmission. I didn't mix it up. Okay. This is the donor transmission here that I have to close at the end to give it back to the customer. I cannot give it to him in pieces. Another thing, here it's not straight. It has, it closes like a cone to be able to pass a seal. Okay, I just have to show you also this. This is the exploded bearing. Okay, then that was the gear with a bearing that explode. Finish the story. Let's put the seal. That's the transmission. It steps on the wood, and I said the guys to put the wet rags all around for the oil. Then where they put the gear? I don't know where they put the gear. That's the MCT. That's a torque converter from this transmission that I told them to put a cover on it. Let's put one cap on it, nice and clean. Yes, don't fall on the inside. Keep it like that, better. That's a drive shaft from the other transmission, from the other customer, that he gave it to this customer. And this is the one, the diesel one. And I don't know where they put the guys, the other gear. I'm talking about the gear with the cross. Maybe I took it inside. Maybe I took it. Where the hell they put it? Give me a second to find it. Give me a second. Okay, I found it. It's here. It's here. This is the one that has a problem with the cross. Alright, let's put it back again in place where it's supposed to be. Not here, down there. Down there. The new seal, this is the new seal that I brought now. All mixed up. These two are empty. Okay, so the floor has some oil, the rags are wet, don't come any dust inside the transmission, we don't want that. Let's open it to see what's going on. Drive shaft, it's out. Yeah, let's see also on the car. I wanna see the restrictor. You can come oil out. Yes, it is inside. It is inside, and the restrictor is in place. Oops, it just fell. Yeah. The restrictor, it is in place. Come on with one hand. Okay, all right. All right. Let's uncover the transmission and see what we have to do here. Now, before I open it, I remove the gear selector from there and put in neutral or in reverse. Honestly, I don't care where I put it. It's free. Okay, that you can turn it. Okay. And like I said, it turns beautiful, it turns nice, it turns how it's supposed to turn. Now I'm coming here with the camera and I'm trying to understand what's going on with the stupid seal. This spot over here, this spot here is oil. Let me blow with her. And what I'm watching now, I'm watching the outer seal. I'm watching the dust seal, this one. I'm not watching the inner. I cannot see the inner actually, because first you have the outer. Let me blow with some air and let's see that again. I want just to understand from where it's leaking. Here we have the old seal. All right. So what you are watching there, it's the outer seal, this one. Not here. I have a clean sticker here. Keep it here. Keep it here. Now I'm making again this clip of video because I was holding the mobile like this. And it changed. You can see the half video vertical and the other half horizontal. Okay. I blow with some air. And I'm coming here and I see that, where am I? You see the seal how it looks like that? That means I jammed the seal. The seal at this position, it went outwards. It's supposed to don't be outwards. It's supposed to be inwards. Okay? And this is, like I said, if you don't install it properly, and if you have Tassos, the smart guy, that he's trying to make it, to don't make it vertical and to be like this and try to insert it inside, that's what's happening. And most probably this, I did it twice. That's why it was leaking in the first place. That's why it was leaking now on the second seal. How lovely. Let's do it right to finish the story. Don't waste time. It was important for me to see that, to don't make the mistake on the other transmission. The other transmission, you're not going to have this mistake because I already have it vertical. All this time, all this mess, 2 days, 2 seals. Now this will be the third seal because I didn't put it like that from the first place. How lovely. How amazing is that? How stupid I am. Anyhow, let's open it. Let's open it. I'm gonna stop the video here. I'm gonna show you again when I finish, because now I have to do it again. I have to open it. I have to remove the sealant from the housing. I have to remove the seal. I have to press the new seal inside. I have to close by again. I'm gonna make another video when it's gonna be installed on the car for final, to see that's not leaking. Alright? To don't waste your time, to don't waste also my time. Yeah, that's it pretty much.